Testing, testing, hello, hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. Good evening, Socketeers. It is Sunday night, February the 16th, 2020. This is another Game Socket Live event. Today we have a very special, hopefully the first in a long series of recurring live streams. And I'm very excited to introduce you guys to a group of people who are a little eccentric, I'd say, but well, we'll say 50% of them are at their core good people. The other 50% maybe not so much. What I'm talking about, you guys, is the now classic game. This is The Sims 4, and it's not just The Sims 4. This has got a little bit of a twist on it this time. This is what I'm calling SIM-ocket. SIM-ocket. We'll workshop the name, but it's spelled with sim in it. You can see our logo here. And this is sort of a little project I've been working on for quite a while here. And what I've done is I have created the Game Socket cast inside The Sims 4, and we're going to put them all in one house and see what happens. But the first step, guys, is to build a house. So that's what we're going to start with here. I have kind of designed all 4 Sims. We've got myself, we've got Dominic, Mike, and Crisco down here. We've got someone in chat claiming to be Mike G. And I'm sure it's not the actual Mike Graham because he never watches our streams. So pretty good joke. Whoever this person posing as Mike G says, they say you do not have permission to stream. Shut it down. That's a spot on impression of Mike. Whoever you are, bravo. So we've got our Sims down here. First, we're going to build our house. So let's start with that. We're going to move in first here. Let's turn up our game audio too so we can hear some of this classic Sims music. Bulldoze the lot. No, okay. All right. Okay, so here we are. I'll pause it real quick so you guys can get a quick look at everyone here. Got myself here, pretty accurate. I'm not wearing the red hoodie today. I should have worn that. I've got Mike with his signature hat that he uses to hide his problems. Dominic, I could not get his shirt in the game. I tried, but I could not get his shirt to appear correctly. So we've gone with a wolf shirt, which I think Dominic would love. And over here we've got Crisco, who I've essentially just made a robot, because that's all he honestly is a robot. He just does whatever Mike says, does whatever he wants. So I thought it'd be fitting just to make him into basically what he is. I'm not hearing any game audio here, which is not good. So I may need to make an adjustment here real quick. Before we go any further. I'm going to get up for a second and adjust a cable here. I don't have a production staff. It's just me because, of course, Crisco, I don't want him knowing about our filming location, and also he would also just mess it up. So it's just me here trying to hold the show together. So give me a second here to fix this audio cable. All right. Let's see if that helps at all. Okay, I've got to plug this into something else, I think. Okay, let's see if we got audio now. Yeah, there we go. Crisis resolved. Mega Plushie says exclusive reveal. Yes, this is an exclusive reveal of the Sims 4 SIM-ocket cast. Who were all, again, custom made by me. I spent probably 10 to 12 hours building these guys out and kind of trying to make them as close to real life as I could. And it's not just their physical appearance, it's also their traits and their personalities. The game lets you put those in, and you guys will see how accurate I put this. Someone says, I'm here for the Sims, best place to be. Another person, we've got a lot of Mike Graham impersonators, 2 different Mike Graham impersonators in chat tonight. We've got Mike G, who says, this is a snore fest. And another Mike Graham from Facebook says, do you do this all the time? No, this is our first time doing The Sims, but hopefully not the last time either. So, okay. Still not hearing any sound here, though. I heard a sound a second ago. Again, technical difficulties here. Wondering if I need to exit out of the game and reopen it. What's the deal? Several different sound settings this could be under. The crazy thing about our setup is we have to build this setup to be able to exit quickly if we need to. So it's a very risky place we're filming in, and we've got to make sure that if if a condition happens that means we need to get out of here, we build this in a way that allows us to get out quickly. All right, well, I'm going to try and plug it into one other spot. I don't know what's happening here. Mike Graham on Facebook says, I will end you. Again, these are really good impersonators. Bravo to the Socketeers who are doing that. Okay. Let's see if we have any audio now. Still nothing, still nothing. Use a virtual cable. Well, that's not exactly how this works. Mike Graham, impersonator on Facebook. I have an actual physical cable I'm using, and it just doesn't seem to be outputting like I need it to. What I'm going to try doing here is I'm going to exit out of the Sims and oh, you know what? I Sims has exited out itself because it has completely frozen up here. Yeah, we've got, as you can see, we've got nothing here, just black screen. That's not good at all. Could be maybe a bad cable. I got something there for a second. You obviously have no ducking idea what you're doing. This is why I hired Crisco. Mike would say that, yeah. But we've had a lot of successful streams, so this is really the first time that we're having this issue with. Oh, there we go. Okay. Right. And you can kind of see here the setup. Got a lot of these pieces from actually the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall. Had a truckload of stuff come in that was they were, I don't know, they implied that maybe some of it might have been stolen, but the police couldn't prove it, so they got to sell it. So I got lucky, I got the heads up about it, and jumped on that. Okay. I'm seeing something in the... Okay, that's set up. Yeah, I'm still just not hearing anything here. Come to think of it, we had a little bit of this problem during Truck Simulator too, where game audio just did not want to come out. Do you guys hear that beeping? Can you hear that beeping noise, that Windows beep? Because I can't hear it, but... No. Mike Graham on Facebook says, very nice mall. Shopping mall. Recommended to shop there, not sleep there. No. Yeah, it's definitely not made for sleeping. Yeah, you should not sleep there. Okay, we're going to reboot this computer that we're playing the game on. Hopefully that will resolve the problem. I'm honestly, guys, you know, this is an EA game. I would not be surprised if this is the fault of EA. They've made a lot of mistakes recently, well, forever, so I would not be surprised if this is another EA blunder where you can't successfully stream their game well. So I'm getting a call here. Oh, Mike Graham's actually calling me, or someone's spoofing his number here. You guys can see. I am not going to answer this because I am sure it is a prank call, and we're busy right now trying to get this resolved. So. All right, computer is rebooted. And let's see if we can get any audio out of it. No, still not hearing any audio. Not making any sense here. Let me check the. Hello, Oak Buffalo 15377. We're just having some technical difficulties here. Gonna try and get this audio cable to work. All right. I think we've got it figured out now. Let me turn down this volume so I don't blow out the speakers here. No. Okay. Oh, okay. Very loud. Turn that down. All right. Sounds like it's working now. So go ahead and launch the Sims again. And get this show back on the road. Do a voicemail here from the Mike Graham imposter. Okay. Wow. Let me just play this for you guys. There's a little language here that you might want to put the kids to bed, but this person sounds exactly like Mike. So I don't know if it's someone who watches the show a lot that's really got his voice down or what. But here we go.
I'm going to fucking kill you. Fucking stop streaming right now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Once again.
I'm going to fucking kill you. Fucking stop streaming right now. What the hell do you think you're doing?
It's really uncanny how close that sounds to Mike and like what he would actually say if he actually watched our streams. So if you're new to GameSocket, Mike is the owner of the channel. And he owns the company and lots of other stuff. We've got another call from the Mike Grimm imposter here. Probably gonna leave another voicemail. My hat's off to whoever that is. I will if we ever get some GameSocket t-shirts, I'll send one out to that person. But maybe they don't want to reveal their actual who they are. All right, the game's starting up here. Oh, and now, great, we have no video appears. Okay, now you guys can see that. Okay, there we go. Again, it's an EA game, so you have to be careful with their products. It's like walking on thin ice trying to run one of their games. All right, we're gonna go back to our plot here. Why is this not? Okay. There we go. Okay. Jesus. All right. There's a car here, which I don't know whose car that is. It's not ours, but once again, to reintroduce you to the cast, we've got myself. We've got our segment producer, Dominic Pedroza. The other positive half of the team, and then we've got the two jokesters here, Michael and Crisco, who are, let's just say they're a more negative half of the team. We're going to put them all in one house and see how that works, and honestly, I don't expect all of us to survive. But first, we have to build the house, so we're going to start there. We don't need anything fancy, but I kind of like bricks, so we'll go with... do we not start with bricks? Maybe we just start with floors. Whatever's the cheapest, $4. You know, actually, I like carpeting. Listen to your voicemail. Oh, our imposter, Mike Graham, is encouraging us to listen to the voicemail here, so.
Listen here, Brian. You think you're gonna stream without me? Okay, I caught you red-handed, all right? You're streaming under the name of my show, so if you want to continue streaming, you're going to answer your phone, and you will co-host this streaming episode with me. I'm very serious about this. If you can even imagine thinking about guest hosting another episode, you better answer your dang... You better answer your phone when I call again.
It's a great rant by our imposter friend, imposter Mike Graham. It's exactly what Mike would say. But again, Mike has never watched a live stream. We've done quite a few of these, and I don't even think the man could accidentally do it. Actually, let's real quickly here. Let's jump back to the game. I need to turn our studio mode off. There we go. You put walls down first. Well, that's how some people do it, but just need to make sure we turn off aging here. Okay. Okay. I guess we could put down walls first. Let's see. So most houses are squares, so I guess I'll go with that shape here. Oh, this is costing us a lot of money just to make walls. Okay, all right, our imposter Mike Graham is calling us here, so let's answer this and see what he has to say. Hello, Mike Graham, is that you?
Yes, this is Mike Graham.
Man, I gotta say, you sound just like him. That's really remarkable.
Because that is me. I am Mike.
Yeah, yeah. So, but thanks for calling in.
You should be happy that I called in. I see that you are hosting an episode of our show, and I'd like to be a part of it.
Okay.
So continue as you are, and I will chime in if needs be.
Great. Okay. Well,
just like when I came back from LA.
Yes, just like in episode what was that, episode 6 or 7, where you were
5 or 6.
Yes. I'm glad you've done your homework. That's impressive. So imposter Mike, let me just zoom in here on the mic. I mean, you have to admit this is a really good second imposter review here. We've got, the 5 o'clock shadow, the glasses, the hat.
Oh, I like the shirt with the original logo.
Yes, that's the closest one I could find to the GameSocket logo. We don't really have much of a logo anymore, but it did have a light bulb on it, so I liked it. And then, of course, some kind of grungy jeans there.
You should have made my belly a little bigger.
I considered it, but I did give this Mike Graham the lazy perk, so he will get fatter as time goes on.
Okay.
So, but here we go. We've got the house. It's going to be more of a prison, I think. Once all these people get living in it, but I'm going to lay down some.
Carpet time?
Yeah, I think we need carpet, probably, right?
How about a purple?
Purple carpeting. Yeah. Let's see if they got purple. Mr. I'm just gonna call you Mike, even though I know you're not Mike. How long have you watched the show, there, Mike? Have you been a fan since the beginning, or?
Brian, yes, I've been there since the beginning.
It's awesome. Because our first couple of videos really got 0 views. Not that our new videos have much more than that, but.
I think they're rocking around 10 to 15 views each. Not too bad.
Yeah.
Things really need to take off, though. They need to get a little bigger.
Well, yeah, we're working on it. Unfortunately, it's difficult when the real Mike Graham his schedule's so unpredictable. Like it's hard to even film anything. And caller, if you could turn down your radio there, your stream, that would help us with not getting the feedback through it. What I was saying is it's difficult to actually record anything because Mike keeps all of the equipment at his house, and then he does not answer like calls or any of that, text messages, emails. He is really elusive, so I've had to acquire some of my own materials here, and a lot of it I've rented or borrowed from the library.
I know where you are.
Do you? Okay. All right, we need a sidewalk.
Told Crisco, don't worry.
Oh, I'm surprised because Mike would. I thought he confided everything with Crisco.
Well, you know how it goes with him.
Someone in chat says you need to lift the house up if you want to add a foundation. I haven't played a lot of The Sims 4, but the old Sims, you didn't need to do that, so I'm just going to continue what we're doing.
It's gotten too realistic. They need to take it back to the old times of The Sims, back in Sims 2 when it was in its glory days. We've got to get rid of this foundation stuff. I can put down flooring before I put up walls. This stuff is just a little too much.
All right, so we've got a nice sidewalk into the house. We're down to $10,000, which is... I wish I could say that is what the budget for GameSocket is, but it's definitely not that high. Well, actually, I if you count all the stuff that real Mike, bought using what I assume were GameSocket funds, maybe it probably was over $1,000, $10,000, but a lot of that went on liquor, right? So.
Well, don't mind if I do.
Yeah, Mike. He knows his libations there. A little too much, if you ask me. But
how long did you spend on these characters?
These were 10 to 12 hour builds for total for all 4. So they went through a lot of iterations. There was maybe 5 or 6 different versions of these guys that I made and scrapped.
Yeah,
Because what I would do is I would build them out, and then I'd actually play a couple hours with them to see if they act the way I need them to, if they act true to life. And then I have to go back to the drawing board when I find out that you know, Crisco is like taking out the trash or something. That's not something Crisco would do. So had to make some adjustments here and there. Click on the terrain tool. You may be made the house.
Good mood tonight, Brian.
What's that?
Caught me in a good mood tonight, Brian.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the reason. That's one of the tip-offs that you aren't maybe the actual Mike, is because actual Mike. Well, first of all, actual Mike wouldn't be watching this stream, and also actual Mike would probably be demanding that I bring him a sandwich or I don't know, his shoes.
Well, not tonight.
All right. Someone in chat saying, click on the terrain tool. You maybe made the house too big. I mean, when you consider there's going to be 4 dudes in this house, and probably
So you'd have 6 rooms.
the parties that Sim Mike will be having, that'll bring a lot more people over. So
That's right. Where's Marlson?
You know, Marlson. I considered having him be a neighbor, but I've had enough. Marlson's my roommate, if you don't know, but I've had enough of Marlson. It's not someone I'd want to include in this game. I live with him in real life. I don't need to live with him in sim life, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so this will be our kitchen area here, I think. We'll need a bathroom, I suppose. Okay.
This house is tiny.
Yeah, this is you know, we're on a budget, so maybe if the 4 of these guys can make some money, they can add on to this house. But yeah, I don't know if that can happen. All right. I mean, I have a feeling that a couple members of the household will try to make some money, and I feel like a couple other members of the household will spend their time spending that money, let's say.
Yeah. Gotta watch out for Crisco and Dominic for sure.
Yeah, Crisco for sure, but I think Dominic. So I gave Dominic the culinary skill in this game because I know he's big into food. He likes to he likes to make food. He likes to eat food. So.
What did you give the Mike character?
What's that?
What skill did you give the Mike character?
You know.
Did they have like an actor or like a game show host?
Well, let's click on him. So currently Mike has no skills. He does have an aspiration to be fabulously wealthy, though.
Yeah.
I know I'm kind of in the way of this pop-up on the screen, but you can kind of see.
What an actor is.
Right. And I actually have a little graphic here I can pull up. So here's Mike Sim Mike. We gave him the hot-headed perk. Also the lazy perk. And they don't have this in The Sims, but we'll kind of manually control this to give him some addiction issues.
What does that mean?
Just that he enjoys maybe some things.
Brian, why don't you keep some things to yourself every once in a while?
I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I mean, SIM-ocket is, you know, it's on the internet. Everyone kind of knows what I'm talking about. So, you know, imposter Mike, there's no need in worrying about real Mike's image because, I mean, the people know. The people know. So,
Right. Agreed.
people can see the evidence out there. Alright, let's go back to building. So that was our Mike graphic. Let's go back to the house, because this house needs some furniture. Actually, it probably needs wallpaper too. Drywall. What do you put on the outside of a house? Siding? I don't even know. See, I've never owned a house, so I don't know how this works.
Yeah, siding's probably the best thing. It's lasts the longest and it keeps rain out.
Here we go. We have some simple siding. Ooh, they've got kind of a game socket red here. Let's put the walls up.
Drywall. What do you put on the outside of the house? Siding? I don't even know. See, I've never owned a house, so I don't know how this works.
Okay, caller, you're echoing here again. I hate to have to cut you off, but you know, I've listened to a lot of radio shows and they do cut people off when that happens. So, all right. So we've got some.
The wife of Cutie says you made the house too big.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that person say that. I don't know what that means. You can't make a house too big.
Because at least half of that area needs to be for Mike's area.
Well, you know, they're gonna share the area. I know Mike would like to have the whole area to himself, but in this scenario, this thing I've built in here, they've got to share it. You know, maybe if they get enough money, Mike will have his own space, but they're gonna have to get some money coming in first. So, all right, so the bathroom. Let's get some tile. Oh, that looks bad. All right. Do we have to put a roof on the house? This is I don't know. I used to just build the roof for you.
Your bills are going to be expensive. I don't see why that matters.
Your bills are going to be yeah. Oh, you can grab these plants. Can I sell these plants? Oh yeah, you can. Okay, well that might be something.
No, is that Marlson helping you play the game?
No, Marlson is at cloud chasing practice tonight. So he's actually trying to get into the finals for the regional finals.
All right, here's the deal. The jig is up. All right, Brian.
What's that?
I'm not doing this pretending I'm a caller anymore. Okay? I'm going to let you continue on tonight, but let me tell you something. This is the last time that you're ever going to stream under the moniker Game Socket without at the very least, letting me know with some sort of business plan ahead of time that it's going to be happening. All
right. Well, thanks for calling in, Imposter Mike. I will send you a fax next.
No, that's not. You're not. No. I need you to, Brian. Come on.
You know, Mike, you're hard to get a hold of. You know, maybe I'll just send over. Someone in an Uber with a message. I don't know how to. You know, what I could do is I could get a liquor bottle and put a custom label on it. Well, you know, actually, you probably wouldn't even read the label on it.
Okay, Brian. Guess what? Fuck you, Brian. This is the last time that you're streaming without me. Just let it be known.
All right, sounds good. You know, I'm glad that you, Mr.
I hope you continue to bore watchers to death with whatever you're trying to do here. Bye.
All right, thanks for calling in. That was a very dedicated fan, doing a great Mike Graham, not only a voice, but also a kind of a routine there. So the thing that gave it away, that's not really Mike, other than that Mike doesn't watch these streams, is that, is the, you know, he sounded remarkably sober. So that's kind of what did it for me. We all know that Mike, I don't think he's been sober in months at this point. So unless he just completely ran out of... I don't know what I'm doing with this roof stuff here. I just want a roof. I don't care, you know. I'm glad it's not charging me for it, but... There we go. Okay. Looks like a barn. Someone using the moniker of GameSocket on Facebook says, because I have the flu, does this prove it to you? No. If Mike had the flu, he would treat it with more alcohol, so... And it's actually quite easy to spoof names on Facebook, so... I do not believe that you are the actual Mike. Make it shorter. Oh, the roof. Okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Yeah, you can drag it down, can't you? There you go. Okay, that's much better. Okay, now that looks more like a real house. Oh, I moved this tree out of the way. All right. And you know what? I don't like that the sidewalk doesn't match. Let's get that to match at least. All right. So we've built the structure of the house. Now we've got to fill it with some stuff. We've only got about $8,000 left. So let's try and put in the essentials here. I usually like to start with the bathrooms because, you know, that's the first thing you think of when you're in a house. You got to check out the bathroom and make sure it's acceptable, right? Lights, yeah, we'll get to lights eventually. Here we go. I don't like how they've organized things in The Sims now. It's very hard to find the stuff you need. Look at this, they've got a $5,000 toilet. This is definitely something that Mike would buy. And then he would make sure that no one can use it but him. You know, when we film at his house, he makes me go. I can't use the restrooms in his house. I have to go and use a restroom at the gas station down the street. He won't tell me why. Dominic can use it, Crisco can use it, but I'm not allowed to, so. You know, I should put that in the game. I should put a second restroom in here. That's a good idea. We'll get to that. So we gotta have some true to life stuff here. Mini bar, yes, we will have a mini bar because Sim Mike can't function without it. Yeah, we'll make sure that happens. I should also mention, you guys, that we have a little bit of a gimmick we're going to be getting to here. We have a wheel back here that we're going to spin. I haven't figured out exactly when we're going to spin it, but it's got a list of sort of bad things happening, most of them caused by Mike. And we'll spin this like maybe every day in game, or maybe every time like a neighbor comes over and visits, something like that. Some kind of trigger. We'll spin this wheel, and something bad will happen to our sim socket crew. So look out for that. Let's get a shower in here. Whatever's the cheapest. The bathroom rule comes from Bree, not me. So it sounds like Imposter Mike is sticking around here. So we're good. Thanks for calling in, whoever you are, and we appreciate you committing to the gag. It's very good. You know, I might have to consider hiring you as a replacement Mike once our real Mike burns out, whatever you want to say about him. We will need a mirror because I know Sim Mike loves to look at himself in mirrors. We need a big mirror. What is this now? Oh, that's pretty good. It's a $185 mirror. Straight up wall mirror. Yeah. How much is this? $395. Okay, we'll do it because SIM-mic would demand it. Okay. So there's our bathroom. That's the basic necessities there. Shower is tiny. Yep. That's all we can afford, though. Maybe if Sim Crisco can get a job, we can afford something nicer. But next up, we're gonna do kitchen. We need a kitchen. So let's go to kitchens and countertops. Oh, these are expensive. Cheapest one you've got. Okay. All right. Now we need an oven. Oh, these ovens are okay. Here's the cheaper one, $400 for simoleons. The next step up is $1,050. Imposter Game Socket on Facebook says that proves you know nothing about Mike. He hates looking in mirrors. So that's something that the imposter Mike wouldn't know about. But I've seen Mike. When he doesn't have a mirror, he uses his phone. He'll turn on like the selfie mode on his phone, and he'll just stare at himself. And sometimes he like sings to himself, and it's weird. I really don't get it, but he's a very vain person. So, are there any other color options here? Because this is ugly. There's a white one. All right, and the fridge. The fridge is important. $375 for the fridge. Do they have a red one? No, just pink. Okay. All right, there's our fridge. Game Socket on Facebook says, just to make sure you can't see his bald spots. Yeah. I wasn't going to bring that up, but that's the reason for the hat. But when he's got that hat on, his confidence is like on another level, and he will spend some time in front of a mirror just examining his facial features, and it's really hard to snap him out of it. We'll get a microwave here because I know that they will want a microwave. Okay. Oh, and we need a sink. We have to do some more of these countertops so we can have enough room to do a sink. Oh, we are down to $5,000, and we haven't even put in beds yet. We're gonna need 4 beds. Okay. Sinks. I would like to get a dishwasher, but I know we cannot afford it. Okay, there's our sink. Trash can. $50 trash can. Jeez. Okay, there's our kitchen. You know what? Let's extend this wall a bit so we can put in a table, some kind to eat at. Dominic has arrived solely on microwave foods. That's true. Dominic does eat a lot of microwave food, but it's not by choice. I think he doesn't talk a lot about his living conditions, but I think Dominic, I don't think Mike pays him nearly enough money, honestly. And I think because of that, he has to live very thrifty. And that means a lot of microwave food like Hot Pockets and TV dinners, that sort of thing. All right, dining room. Let's get a table in here. Where's your cheapest tables? Go Simplicity dining table. course, they'll probably want chairs. Ugh, $50 a pop for these chairs. Alright, whatever. We're down to about 5,000. I bought him a car, says Mike Ram. You are so rude. I didn't think that was true. Did you actually buy him a car? I thought he was joking when he said that. You know, I don't get paid anything from Mike. You are so rude. I bought him a car. Oh wait, I keep forgetting this is not the real Mike. I mean, yes. So in that episode, Dominic does say that. Dominic says a lot of stuff, but he says that he was like running from the police or something, and then somehow Mike bought him a car. I don't think any of that's true. I think Dominic is trying to spice up the show sometimes, and you know, I like Dominic, but sometimes the way he spices up the show is not believable enough. So, all right, we have our kitchen. We need bedrooms. A bed. Where are your cheapest? Okay, that's a children's. The children's bed, but it doesn't say adults can't sleep in it, and it's $100 cheaper. Okay, yeah, we'll go with this. The anti-goblin kinder bed. Kinder maid, I should say. So we'll have Mike here, and of course Crisco is going to be right next to him over here. Then we'll have Dominic down here, and I am going to claim this nook over here as my own, since probably GameSocket, or I'm sorry, probably Sim Brian paid for all of this, I'm guessing, so he's gonna get that small convenience of having this little like sort of nook to himself. Mike Graham, fake Mike Graham says, yes, I did buy him a car. No, you. I do wonder how Dominic actually got that car. I'm guessing that he probably is leasing it, or it was a friend's car. I don't know, honestly. All right, so we've got 4 beds. We are down to 3,980 simoleons, and from here, probably need some entertainment stuff. Where's our living rooms? Living rooms. All right. Let's get a coffee. We'll need a table to put a TV on. Do a TV on this side? Yeah, I think that's the best spot for it. If we even have enough money for a TV. $995. Okay, there's one's $500. Okay, this children's one is actually only $275, and it still gives 4 on fun. I wonder if adults can use it. I hope so. I wish we could artificially inflate the view count. Yeah, there are ways of doing that, but they are against the terms of service. So I don't recommend that, Mike Graham. That is something Mike Graham would do, though. He'd probably buy some viewers. Get us banned from all the places we're streaming. Alright, couches. That's a love seat. We need a couch. 235 simoleons for the mega couch, mega sofa. It's a love seat. It's a love seat. Do they have any children's furniture? The children's furniture is cheaper, and I think it works just fine. Okay, looks like we have to go with mega sofa here. We'll go with that brown. Looks like we got it off of someone's driveway, sitting out with the trash. Although the feet look like they've been repegged, but that's good. Maybe they have been. All right, so we've got our entertainment. I can't keep up with this. The Socketeer here we've got in chat. I would wish we could artificially inflate the view count. How do I prove this is actually me to you? How do you prove that you're actually the real Mike Graham? Or how do you prove it? You prove it by not being here, for one, and you prove it by not being coherent in chat room, because it's 10 o'clock almost. 10 o'clock in the night here, and the real Mike Graham would be absolutely wasted at this point. So, I mean, even if he was to somehow accidentally find the stream, he would not be coherent when he's typing. All right. So there's our entertainment. How much money? We got $3,000 left. What we need to do now is build the separate bathroom for the Brian sim. Walls. Okay. And honestly, yeah, it would not even have a door on it. So we're gonna pretend that this separate bathroom is mandated by Sim Mike. And just to remind you about Sim Mike, here's his info. And we'll say that he didn't even spring for a door, because Mike is very tight with money when it comes to things he doesn't want to spend them on. Let's get some walls up here. They just have like a paneling. Okay, looks like there's a roof on it. I'm not going to bother with anything else there. I have the flu, says fake Mike Graham. That may be, but I mean, if the real Mike Graham had the flu, he would still be drinking, because that would be a way to deal with the symptoms, is by drinking them away. Okay, toddlers only for those. And can we fit a shower in here? Yes, we can. There we go. Okay. We don't have a place to wash hands, though. Let's put it outside here, I guess. There we go. All right, so we've got our bathroom for Sim Brian here. And we are down to about $2,000, so we need to put in lights. Let's get on that. Check your texts, you worm. Okay. All right, so I see a text from a number that says Mike Graham, but it's really easy to spoof. It's really easy to spoof phone numbers these days. So there's also this picture, which, I mean, it looks kind of like Mike. The hair is too short though. And the thing about, you know, it's 2020, deep fakes are super easy to make. You can do it in like a free version of Photoshop. So honestly, I appreciate the great lengths that this person is going through to impersonate Mike Graham. In fact, I'm beginning to think that maybe it's actually Crisco doing it, because Crisco does like to mess with me, I'll say. And I wouldn't put this past him. I need lights that hang from the ceiling. Do they not have those? We also need cheap lights. Like this one's $80, $75. Kids lights, here we go. That works. Oh, here we go. $40 for this light. Okay, perfect. This is a pretty spacious house, actually. From the chat, the imposter Mike Graham says, "You son of a bitch." Check that text again, he says. About to turn off my phone here because I'm trying to. Okay, so now this person. Okay, so I mean, again, while it kind of looks like Mike with a picture of me, that picture of me could be printed off the internet. And again, deep fakes. Deep fakes are real easy to make. Or I mean, he could just look similar to Mike too, but the hair is way wrong. Like Mike's hair is kind of longer. All right, we've got our lights. We have lights. Down to $1,500. I think we need a bookshelf. That's how they primarily learn stuff, I believe. Where is your cheapest bookshelf? Here we go. $60. They don't have a computer, which is going to be tough because I know the career paths are going to need a computer. Oh, those tables are expensive. Okay, $245 for this. Man, I don't think we're gonna have enough for a computer. And I know Sim Brian's gonna want one. Sim Dominic's gonna want one too. $800. Gosh. Oh, and a chair too, because you can't just do it standing up. Children's chair. I guess we'll use it. All right. Here it is. We are almost out of money, and this is what we got. Not bad. Certainly not great, though. Alright, so. Can you make a TV studio? Yes, we can make a TV studio. Unfortunately, it's going to cost some money that they don't have yet. So, it's a tiny house. No, it's not a tiny house. It's pretty big. Like, look at this room that they're all sleeping in. It's a... There's lots of free space here. They could do push-ups or sit-ups there. Save your game. Yes, that's a good idea. I should save. For some reason, this game doesn't auto-save. Which, you know, again, it's an EA game. They've got to mess it up somehow. We're ready to play now. So, everybody's just kind of hanging out outside. Let's go inside. I'll control Sim Brian here. I'm going to go ahead and go inside. Sim Brian's an aspiring actor. Although I may change that out, honestly. Let's make him... Computer Whiz. That sounds good. Switch him out to Computer Whiz. So let's introduce you to Sim Brian. So as you can see, it looks really similar to me. It's got the same clothes that I wear, same personality. I am the guest host, junior producer. I have the artistic perk, clean freak perk, which I kind of debated about putting that in there because I don't really see myself as necessarily a clean freak, but people say that about me a lot because I like to vacuum. I vacuum the house a couple times a day, and people say that that's strange, that I should only do it once a week, but it's not real. You should vacuum your house more than once a week. I'll just leave it there. Make him kiss the robot. Says high class trailer trash. Mike may kiss Crisco. I don't know. I'm not going to stop him if that's the route they're going to take. Brian is an aspiring actor. No, catch up with your stream there, fake Mike Graham. I have switched it out to Computer Whiz. I'm just now realizing that I've put a puzzle piece floor in here. I guess it's fine. It just looks kind of like a children's kindergarten, which isn't that far from the truth. So that's me. I'm also hardworking. I get the hardworking perk because that's true. I am pretty hardworking. Let's go ahead and have Sim Brian find a job. That's very important. Someone's knocking on the door here. This is Vanessa Yeong. Okay, so we can go ahead and select a career here. I'm going to pick Tech Guru. And this is an entry-level job starting as a live chat support agent. Working, is this 2 days a week? Or is it 4 days a week? I can't tell. 5 days, I don't know. So let's do that. Kiss the robot. Okay, and here comes the man of the hour, Dominic. I also included, Dominic has this real penchant for not wearing shoes, so I did not give him shoes. He's got these calluses on the bottom of his feet that are like incredibly thick from doing it, and it's really amazing. So let's go ahead and pause here on Sim Dominic. So Sim Dominic is the segment producer for GameSocket. He has a genius perk because he is a really smart guy. He knows a lot about a lot of different things I've never thought about before. He has a perk that lets him be friends with everyone. And I believe that his aspiration is to be a friend of the world here. You can't see it because I'm right in the way, but friend of the world. And he is a culinary master, so he's very smart with food and preparing food. So that's Dominic. And then right over here is Crisco. We got too many graphics up here. Okay, Crisco. He is the senior producer of GameSocket. Not producing this live stream because he won't answer text messages either. I don't even think he has a phone anymore. Living in Mike's basement in real life. And he's a criminal mastermind, a sociopath, and a liar. And that's the perks I gave him in this game. Pretty much spot on with the real life Crisco. We don't even know this guy's last name. in real life. So again, I made him a robot because he essentially is just that. He's a robot. He does what Mike tells him to do. He does whatever he wants to do. He is. I'll leave it at that. I don't want to rail on him too much because I think he might be watching in the form of the fake Mike Graham that's here in the chat room. All right. So Brian's got a job now. Dominic. I think Dominic needs to immediately start learning to cook. I think he's going to be the household chef. Where are our skill books at? We'll go ahead and get acting for dummies because Mike might read that. And comedy? No, cooking. Dominic, go ahead and read that cooking book. Oh, you know, something we forgot. We definitely need a fire alarm. Because these guys are going to start a lot of fires. Watch your back, Brian, says the fake Mike Graham. You know, I don't want to kick anyone out of chat, but, you know, starting to cross the line there. Make him kiss the robot. I can't do that yet because they're not in love, but we'll see if that relationship blossoms between Crisco and Mike. Still got this person outside. Why doesn't... See, no manners from anyone to go greet her. I guess I have to manually force Mike to go greet her. I'll give him a rude introduction because that's probably how he would do it.
Galbador.
Day.
Ina Plibar. Sol.
Yeah.
That ain't grab. Me with them
Yeah, unpleasant conversation. That's how I feel every time I talk to Mike. Why would you put a fire alarm above the stove? Because that's where the fires are going to be at. Mike Graham has identified a special fish. Great. All right, so Dominic's over here reading this book. Not getting along with Crisco, which, yeah, that sounds about right. I'm over here playing, looks like I'm playing The Sims. That's funny. And then Mike is making an enemy out here. I don't know whose car this is parked out front. Oh, I do need to make sure I lock this door for the Brian Sim. Oh. Everyone but Brian, everyone but employees. Why can't I lock it for... Oh, specific sim. Here we go. Oh, do I have to pick someone else and do it? Okay, lock it for Brian. There we go. Okay. Speed this up here a bit. Bring these walls back down. And our neighbors decided to come in the house. That's great. Okay. I've reached video gaming level 2 skill. That's good. Something you can have these guys do is post on their Simstagram stories. Mike loved Instagram. I don't know if he's still into that, but I'll go ahead and have him start taking some selfies. Yeah. Let's just do it over and over. Just like real life. 8 selfies in a row. Post them all up. So Mike is getting followers every time that happens. He's got 12 followers, which is more than he has in real life already. So Sim Mike is already beating real life Mike. It's up to 24 now. How much is this game? I got The Sims 4 for free because it was free at some point, and then I bought an add-on for building studios that was like, I don't know, like $15. If you check out the Green Saddle Thrift Value Mall, sometimes they do get games in there, and they do have a list that you can call on and get your name on. So you just tell them what item you're looking for, and they will put your name on their list, and if they get that item, they'll give you a call. I don't know if they'll ever get Sims games in. They might get like Sims 2, but they are a thrift store, so they don't get a lot of new games there. But you never know. Like, see, I got some stuff out of there for the streaming stuff. So, what's Sim Brian is upset about something. No, he's tense. Oh, so Sim Brian is a loner. So he doesn't like being around weirdos like Crisco. See, Sim Brian has his job. He has to go to work in a couple days, so he's got some time here. Being the only one that's working. I'll go ahead and have him post on his Simstagram story too. I don't know if the Sims 4 is still free, but it was free when I got it. I don't know if it was a promotion. I can't remember. Okay, Crisco's just sitting in front of his computer, not even playing. Okay, now we're starting to make food over here, and this is always a little risky. So Dominic is focused over here, just like in real life. Very focused guy. Let's go have him read some more about cooking. Why is my guy walking like that? That's weird. Must have to go to the bathroom or something. Sim Brian. So Dominic's reading his book. Crisco is just sitting in front of this computer doing absolutely nothing. Like I said, very true to life, these guys. Went through a lot of different iterations. I made 4 or 5 different Criscos, and I couldn't get it just right to where he would... Sometimes he would do nice things for people, which he doesn't do. So I had to really kind of do a trial and error to see what traits mixed together would make him less friendly. Okay, let's eat this food. Stop talking to Mike. Eat some food. And Mike is going all the way outside to wash his dishes instead of washing them right here. That sounds right, though. Always taking the worst way. Alright, so let's go have him use his bathroom that's outside. Why is he walking like that? Is that because he has to go to the bathroom? Okay, now he's running. I don't know what's going on with that. I think is this a rainbow household? It could be. I don't know. We'll just see how things play out. I think a lot of these people are going to become enemies in this household, so I don't think there's going to be a lot of romance going on under the sun. Okay. So you're just joining us, these are different members of the GameSocket employees. We got Mike, who's the Mike is the host owner of GameSocket. We got Crisco, who is the senior producer and guy that moved here from California to live in Mike's basement. Who's basically just a robot, so I made him a robot. We've got Dominic. Dominic's great. He is our segment producer, and we've always got me, who is I'm the guest host, junior producer. I guess you could say unpaid intern a lot of times. I'm kind of the glue that holds GameSocket together most of the time. So, fake Mike Graham says Mike goes both ways. Probably. He is really close with Crisco, so probably. All right. We need to get Dominic a job, so let's have him go find a job. So we've got a lot of options here. Freelancer, painter, secret agent. You know, sometimes Dominic tells stories that make him sound like he's a secret agent. I think he's just doing it for gags, though. Style influencer. I don't think so. A babysitter? That's interesting. A barista. A fast food employee. Dominic does like fast food. Manual laborer. Retail employee. I can't see any of us ever being retail employees, honestly. I don't think like any of us can deal with the public like that. It's the GameSocket team all under one roof. That's right. These are the sim versions of us, as I've designed, as close to life as I can get them. And we're putting them in this house to see how they do or don't do. And again, we've got the wheel, which I think I'm going to say, let's say anytime, anytime that Mike falls asleep, we will spin the wheel. Is that too often? That might be too often. But any time that neighbor with the blue hair or whatever it was comes over and visits, we'll spin the wheel and something bad will happen. Dominic, we're gonna make Dominic a, you know, I think he does like food. He is studying a lot about cooking. We're gonna say he's a fast food employee. So he's starting off as a table cleaner at Hamburger Man. Congratulations, Dominic. At least you have a job, unlike Mike and Crisco, who don't have jobs. So far, anyway. All right. Okay. Dominic is manual labor. That's true. He does do a lot of manual laboring. Let's see. Was that an option? Manual labor. And become buff. I don't see Dominic being a buff. Lawnmower, though. He does do that. He does do a lot of odd jobs, doesn't he? Okay, we'll start him off there. He doesn't know about... Yeah, okay. Dominic has quit his job at Hamburger Man already. And now he is a lawnmower at Green Fist. Green Fist Garden Solutions. I've heard of Green Saddle, but not Green Fist. That's weird. Dominic's got a yellow moodlet there. He is getting tired. 9 o'clock. Okay, we need to assign these beds out. Assign this bed to Dominic. Go sleep. We're going to assign this bed to myself. And we'll assign Mike. I guess we'll assign Mike to the bed he's sleeping in right now. And Crisco, of course, gets that bed. All right. Crisco's feeling flirty over here, watching TV by himself. Oh, that's because he's a sociopath, so the voices are talking in the language of love, it says. He hears voices in his head, which is funny. I don't know if the real Crisco's like that, but I wouldn't be surprised. He's a weird guy. All right, Mike. Yeah, Mike is gonna be mean to Brian there.
Rigo.
And you know what? It's time for it. See, there he is. Why is he walking like that? He's like a vampire or something there. He doesn't have to go to the bathroom. It's got to be a glitch or something. Maybe I better save just in case. Alright, so he's going to sleep. All I want to wake is Mike, and he's just standing here. There he goes. Okay, now everybody's asleep. Look at this house next door. That's a house. We only have 137 simoleons left. We need to make some money. Dominic is hungry, as he often is. Just gonna go make some peas. It looks like he's just gonna eat some straight up peas. It looks like. That seems right. Honestly, that seems right. I haven't seen him eat peas before, but I have seen him bring over a bag of those frozen broccoli, like steam bags that you're supposed to put in the microwave, but he just opens it up and he eats it without cooking it. And I don't know. He says they taste fine. That's kind of gross. Okay. Dominic is a foodie. Foodie Sims are obsessed with eating, discussing, and cooking high-quality culinary treats. Okay, Dominic, go use the bathroom, and then learn some more about cooking. Oh, he's gonna do it as he... Okay, never mind. Thought he was gonna go to the bathroom and read it in the bathroom. It is 7 a.m. But there he... Okay, there he goes again. Why is he walking like that? I don't know. Maybe when I restart the game, he'll stop doing that. I don't know. It's gotta be a glitch. I did not give him any sort of vampire traits or anything like that. Okay. Brian does not work today, so he needs to go practice programming. And you'll notice that people are just leaving out their dishes because both Mike and Crisco have slob traits where they just don't care about cleaning things up. They just let the place go to get trash all over it. Sim Brian's got the cleaning trait, so he'll probably be the one cleaning up after them a lot of times. Brian's practice programming here. He needs that for his career. I don't know what Dominic needs to, I think, work on fitness for his career, so I'll have him go jogging. And his bare feet like that. Brian is creeping around because he's such a creep. Oh my god, it's perfect. No. I think it's just like some kind of issue with my characters, like he's got like a buff on him that's making him act like he has to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know. Sometimes stuff like that just gets stuck in the game and it doesn't go away till you restart it. But I definitely did give him any sort of like creep like traits. Dominic is uncomfortable from working out. And he needs to take a shower. Something else that we need to do is buy a book on handyman, because stuff is going to start breaking. Got guitar handiness. There we go. Try Not to Die, Volume 1. Oh, now we're down to $59. We need money, and we need it yesterday. Okay, Brian needs to go to the bathroom. Let's have him go over there, and then he also should take a shower too. Crisco, why don't you like make yourself useful? Go bother this guy. Let's go do a rude introduction to this guy. Oh, this guy's just gonna walk in our house. What? So that I can give him a rude introduction? That's dumb. Let's start some preposterous rumors. Crisco can do that. Crisco's aspiration is to be the chief of mischief. Right. So we'll give him some mischief tasks here. Trick with hand buzzer. Lie about his career, his lack of career. He's probably going to tell him that he's a producer or something. I don't know why my character doesn't have his clothes on. Come on. Well, maybe after he takes a shower, he will. Meanwhile, Mike's over here doing nothing. Mike, why don't you post on social media on that Instagram story? Oh, he's up to 60 followers. $72 followers now. It's getting up there. Oh, why is this guy in our house just using the computer? Mike, tell this guy to get out. Ask to leave. Mike is a lazy sim. Lazy sims enjoy TV more than others, can lounge anywhere, and don't care much for physical activity. Couldn't describe him better myself. Okay, that guy's leaving. Listen, Mike, why don't you... social networking. Look at a career. Find a job. There's got to be a job for Mike out there. We got actor. Okay. Astronaut, no way. Athlete, no way. Business, absolutely not. Criminal, okay, yeah, possibly. Culinary, no. Entertainer. What's the difference between entertainer and actor? It looks like it's more comedian and musician if you do entertainer. We got freelancer, painter, secret agent, no way. He'd be dead on the first day. Style influencer? Absolutely not. Also fired on the first day. Tech guru? He would just make Sim Brian do his job for him. Writer? Nope. Babysitter? He has kids, so I don't know. Maybe. Barista? Fast food employee, manual labor, retail employee. You know what? I think, okay, we'll go with an actor career. So we got to pick a agency here. We've got AI staffing agency. Consider AI staffing. Our agents look forward to booking your unproductive time with work. We've also got everyday extras talent agency. All right, let's go with the AI staffing. They're probably cheaper. Okay. So, Mike, you need to first find a gig, I believe, right? Check for gigs. Okay, so he could... Looks like we got an ad for hardware and an ad for pharmaceuticals. You know, Mike does love his chemicals. So we'll go with that gig. He needs comedy level 2 though. So we'll have him write some jokes. Alright, so Brian's back from his shower. He's reading a book. We really need some money coming. We're down to $50, so this could be bad news coming up if we don't. We don't get some money coming in here. Let's take a selfie here. Dominic. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Dominic hasn't have that quite of a wide of a smile, but yeah, pretty close though. Okay, let's go ahead and let's add to his Simstagram story. All right, Brian. Please work on your handiness. Like I said, these appliances are going to start breaking. We need to have a handiness level higher than what it is right now. Mike's writing his jokes. But because Brian cannot go into this bathroom, they will have to, the others are going to have to repair that themselves. He can't help them with that. Since he has to go out here to this external bathroom. Since Sim Mike refuses to let him use the bathroom in the house and blames it on his Sim wife. Alright, Brian's already up to handiness level 2. He's blasting through these skill levels. Meanwhile, Mike still can't get past 1. Mac and cheese, alright. Let's have him eat that since no one else is going to. We've got to conserve our food, so that means we may have to eat leftovers here and there. Okay. He's still walking like that. Alright, Crisco. Let's do some more mischief. Spread some more lives. He just ignored me, huh? Okay. Well, it is 11 o'clock at night in the game here, so it's time for bed. Those of us that have to work tomorrow better get going. Mike is still over here on the computer, probably looking at pornography. That's my guess. It's time for bed, Mike. Go sleep. Mike's awake, and he looks like he is in need of a shower. Woke himself up with his own stink. Alright, Mike, go back to sleep, please. It is 4 a.m. Dominic, the early riser, is already up. Here, let's have him serve breakfast. We need whatever's the cheapest. Eggs and toast, it looks like. That looks like bread. Yeah. Toast. Oh, God. Fire. Knew it was going to happen. Of course, I'm there to save the day. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. It ruined our... Oh, no. Our oven and our fridge. We don't have the money. Okay, we did get an insurance payment, so we can... Ugh. We can't afford both a fridge. We can't afford a fridge. The insurance did not give us enough money. Great. Well, we'll delete some of these plants, I guess. There we go. Now we can afford a fridge. But not an oven. Alright, Dominic, you should go take a shower because you were just on fire. Sim Brian will have to serve breakfast. Well, looks like he can't serve breakfast. Sim Brian does have work today in 4 hours. We need to make sure we are ready for that. Clean that floor. I'm glad Dominic's okay. I've had a lot of, when I played Sims 2 and Sims 3, where they would die as soon as they caught on fire, so it looks like they fixed that in this. But he probably has some burns that aren't pretty. Okay, Brian, that's pretty much ready to go. Let's go ahead and brush our teeth over here. No, he can't, because Mike got in the way. Here's something, another glitch in the game, Mike washing things. Okay, brush your teeth. How is Dominic doing? He's out here, just standing out here by himself. Dominic, go eat something. Mike's reading books for some reason. Okay, Dominic, what else do you need? Why he's tense because he was on fire. Yeah, I would be too. We don't even have an oven anymore. You know, the last person to use that oven was Mike. So Mike probably broke that oven. And then when Dominic went to use it, it caught on fire. Look at this. There's already a mess here in this bathroom. Since Brian can't get in there to clean it, so Brian went to work. We are going to have Brian work hard today. Because he always works hard, but... when is Mike's audition? His audition is on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Okay. You guys need to start doing side gigs, LOL. I don't think, like... We can start making paintings or whatever, but... I don't feel like that's true to life. I don't feel like any of the SIM-ocket team knows how to paint or would be able to sell any paintings. Mike needs to get ready for work here. Actually, he's awfully tired for someone that slept all night. Does Dominic work today? Nope. Dominic only works 2 days a week? Ugh, that's not gonna work. That's more of a Mike job. We need to get Crisco's mischief level up. Let's see. Let's have him socialize and troll the forums. Dominic's aspiration is to be friend of the world, which means he needs to introduce himself to 10 different Sims and have 3 friends. That should be easy for him. Let's have Dominic, since we are low on money, let's have Dominic come over here to these... okay, that doesn't actually work. I'm sorry. I thought we could go to someone else's house and just eat their food, but I'm remembering now that it charges you for that. So never mind. Come back, Dominic. Dominic, I guess. Have a quick meal, some cereal, maybe. Oh, that didn't cost any money. That's interesting. Another bug in the game, maybe. Mike's over here admiring himself in the mirror. Loving that mirror we put in. Nope, now he's going to go drink. Gotta get that mini bar for Mike. He's probably not doing too well. 2 whole days now without any alcohol in his system. Chris goes up to level 2 of mischief. That's good. I think if we get him up high enough, he can start stealing stuff from people, which is right up his alley. Stealing Mike's money all the time. Brian is still at work. Mike is just passed out in his chair. I've seen this a number of times where he can sleep sitting up just like this, just like in the game. It's uncanny. Actually, in our last episode, he was passed out the entire episode on the desk from being a little too intoxicated. Where's our mailbox at? Do we not have a mailbox? I guess we can't get bills then. Okay, Dominic. I thought I told you to read some books, Dominic. What are you doing? Nope, that's not the one. Jeez, Brian is still at work. Okay. Oh, and look at that. First day on the job, already promoted.
Oh, tell Jim Whipsy.
I'm now in quality assurance. Okay. And I got a bonus. Alright, so with that bonus, let's see. Can we get Mike that mini bar that he needs so badly? Oh, $640. That's almost Brian's entire bonus. And I think it's only fitting that Mike spends that bonus himself on this mini bar. There we go. There's the mini bar. It's almost time for Mike to go to his audition, so let's get him a little bit spiced up. Okay, now drink it. I shouldn't have to tell him that. Okay, he's going off to his audition now. Crisco's passed out. Where did Brian go? Oh, he's out here. No, that's not. He's out here talking to. Why can't I? Talking to Dominic. What about the oven? Well, no, they got a microwave. That's enough for now. The drinks are more important to Mike than the oven, I would say. In real life, if Mike was given a choice between an oven and a mini bar, he would pick the mini bar. Let's go have Dominic practice making drinks. Dominic is still tense from that fire, man. Another 8 hours. Let's have Brian do some hacking. Oh, Mike passed his audition. So he will be selling life-extending products for preclinical pharmaceuticals. Avoid sickness until the work is complete. Filming time has been scheduled. Way to go, Michael. His gig is at 9 a.m. on Thursday. Let's have him finish that drink now. Now it's a celebratory drink. And it is bedtime for Mike. Go to sleep, Mike. Dominic. Okay. Leveled up in mixology. Okay. Sim Brian's asleep, and Sim Mike's asleep. Sim Crisco is in here, just doing absolutely nothing. As he does quite well. Let's have him go troll for a while. So Brian had to go outside to go to the bathroom. Remember, they all of these Sims are sleeping on children's beds. Because we have no money at all. We cannot afford adult beds. Okay, Chris goes awake. He needs to take a shower, it looks like. See, they're not getting enough energy. Their energy goes up real slow in these beds. Crisco, why don't you call... Oh, jeez. Who was that lady that came over? Can't send a text to them, huh? Crisco, just come outside and be a weirdo. Sit out here and wait for someone to come by. And try and scam them like you do so well. Look, here's a child. Oh, ask for autograph. There must be a child actor or something. Nope, not gonna do that? Okay. Okay, he's just not listening to me at all. Let's go across the street. We're gonna have Crisco go visit this person across the street. Okay, maybe not. He's not listening to any instructions, it looks like. Okay, there we go. Okay. Knock on that door. Okay, yeah, this is where this lady lives. We need to attempt an introduction. Hello, I just walked in your house. I'm Crisco.
Simon, Tony! Yes!
Ah, dag, dag, dag.
Imply attraction. There we go. That's good. Oh, she's famous too. Everyone in this town is famous, huh?
Ah.
Lume Bepto? Oh, Shimu Quarb. Yana Zorpal Blaho Quarb. Snoof. Dempa Bifna. Suzay. Our Creed.
They are not getting along very well.
Lit. Boomish Kosish. When it fired. Yeah, wait. Yes. Florid Plum. Florid Plum. This about snaps Johnny Play. That. Jabi. Moishi Viva
Oh,
Fue.
claimed to be a criminal mastermind.
Chatty go. Goruch. Obi Weepsta.
Raymond, Lagarani Bayumi. Cebu on a mob.
Tell a gross joke.
Brave Polomide.
Spurbic Zalga.
Polly.
Ooh, Bula.
That's great. Lie about career.
Oh.
These are all Crisco things.
Risa. Chima Fimpa, huh? Sabidi Flange. Clone de Bluma. Sabino Yap Yam. Kimus.
Let's invite her to a fake party.
North.
Avalon?
Oh.
Ah, Baron Gaba. Ufa.
I'll instill her with false confidence.
Nitva Paven.
Sound familiar, Mike? Imposter Mike?
Bigarang. Pomzai Zifta.
Okay. Time for him to go home. Okay. So, Brian's at work. Dominic is browsing the web. I hear water running. Oh, the toilet is broken. Great. Sim Dominic, do you think you can fix that? Because you know the other two guys here aren't going to. And here comes Mike complaining to Dominic. Probably complaining that he hasn't gotten everything done yet. As he gives him this huge list of things to do. I've seen Mike give, in real life, I've seen Mike give Dominic a notebook full of things to do, and he wants them all done like that day. And Dominic doesn't have the heart to tell him that he's insane. And he will try to get them all done. Okay. Okay. When's the next day that Dominic works? Dominic has 2 days a week he works. That's insane. Mike, you haven't posted to your Instagram for a while, so maybe you should do that. Another 12 followers. He's up to 84. Way more than he has in real life. Okay, when's his... okay, so to prepare for his acting gig, he needs to research playful emotion, which I don't know how you do that. Do you do that in the mirror? And develop comedy skill. I don't know how you do that. Comedy skills we can do at the computer. Ugh, there's Dominic. He looks rough. Crisco's sleeping in the middle of the day. Mike can be funny, but usually his humor is at the expense of other people. Okay, he broke the computer. Okay. Dominic, can you come please fix the computer, I guess? Mike, you're gonna need to get out of the way. So Dominic can fix the computer. Got the blue screen of death there. Okay, he fixed it. Yeah, I should really need to get these two talking some more. So that'd be their friend meter needs to be full. Mike and Crisco. Oh, Crisco's going back to sleep at 6 p.m. Ugh. Okay, Mike, you were working on writing jokes, so go back to that. Brian's home from work. Brought home 300 simoleons. Oh, and he needs some fun. Let's have him watch TV. Dominic's over here making drinks. I don't know if I've ever seen Dominic drink before. Okay, make that. That's fine. Okay. Research playful emotion. How do you research emotions? Is that on the computer? Okay, research. Pickup lines or gardening are my only choices. Alright, pickup lines it is, I guess. What are we watching on TV here? Mike is feeling flirty. Dominic went to bed. Okay, let's invite this lady over. That way we can spin the wheel. Oh, never mind. Crisco's just not listening to anything I'm saying. Crisco, call. Invite to hang out. Vanessa. Fucking do it. He won't do it. It won't. He's just not listening to any of my tasks I give him. Well, he'll do that. I don't understand why he won't use his phone. Yeah, he won't use his phone. Okay, he will do it to make a prank call. But he won't invite to hang out. Her. Do it. He won't do it. What the fuck? Can Brian do it? No. He can't. I don't understand. These EA games, they just have problems. We got me walking like that, which isn't how I set him up to be. And then Crisco won't do half the actions I tell him to do. Chicken nuggets. At 2 o'clock in the morning, chicken nuggets. Okay, go to sleep. Dominic, why don't you clean that out? You're the only one that will do it, Dominic. Brian can't go in there. Mike's not going to do it. Crisco's not going to do it. You've got to be the guy. Okay. clean up this puddle on the ground too. Okay, great. Okay, it's time for Mike to go to his audition. Or he's done with the audition. He's going to the actual show. The filming of this. I'm guessing it's a commercial, I don't know. So we will follow him to that. Okay. Alright, first we gotta get into hair and makeup. Here's the studio. Let's get over here to makeup. Let's get over here into costume. Of course, Mike has got to socialize with everyone instead of getting actual work done. Oh, they gave him green hair, like Ninja. Can you say Ninja on Twitch still? I don't understand. I don't know if that's a thing you get in trouble for. If you say his name. Since he left. Okay. Oh wow, look at Mike now. Let's we should definitely have him take a selfie here. She looks a little out of place, but okay. Alright. There's Mike for his commercial. Let's make sure he is posting that on his Simstagram story. Next, we need to practice acting, it says. Okay. Mike is up to 96 followers. It's more than GameSocket now. Okay, so he's practiced. We need to get notes from the director, assuming it's this guy, Lloyd Moeller. Let's try and do a funny introduction here. Okay, we need to get notes from the director. Gossip with someone on set. Okay, let's gossip with this guy. Where is gossip at? There it is. Okay, and now we just need to tell the director we are ready to perform. Okay, and I'm gonna get up here on set. We need to perform the treat patient scene and the joke scene. We're gonna do a risky tell joke because every time it asks me how I want to act, I'm gonna have it act risky with Mike because that is how he would do it. Okay, he did that. Risky treat patient scene. He looks nervous.
Sul, Yaba belongs to Glooby.
Suovades?
See sharp, him boy. Imblipa. Rongo Piv.
Okay. Great. I guess we did it. Where's the last scene at? Perform the product. Oh, this one. Risky. Show product scene.
Follows. Wiffalo de Prody. Criffum. Nib. Yibs. Prody.
Okay, we did it. Performance is complete.
Oh.
Where did he go? Oh, he's gonna go play this guitar. Okay. That sounds like Mike. Mike got a silver, earned some fame, and 375 simoleons. Okay, he was promoted to background actor. Brian's at work. Crisco is browsing the web. And Dominic is watching some sports on the television. Dominic, you should go jogging. You can eat food there. Yeah, you can, but I wanted to get back to the house. You never know if there's going to be a fire or some kind of other issue. Is Dominic going jogging here? Majestically jogging in his bare feet. So we have 900 simoleons now. We could buy an oven. So let's do that. Oven. Only affords a cheap one, but there we go. 400 bucks. Mike, why don't you go and practice acting for a little bit. Dominic. Oh, you need a shower. Go use Brian's shower, I guess. Congratulations, first name. You were skilled enough to barely succeed in a low-budget commercial. Great job, Mike. Way to go. You did the bare minimum. Dominic says he's fatigued from working out. Let's have him. We can finally serve dinner, it looks like. Garden salads for everyone. He keeps cutting himself while he's doing this. What? Why is this oven on? Why? Who left the oven on? Who did this? Turn it off. I can't turn it off. Okay, it was just on. Maybe Dominic was using it as a heater? Like a hot plate heater? Let's clean all this up. I don't understand why they take the food to other sinks to wash the dishes when there's a sink right there in front of them. Again, EA games, I guess. Not the same as they used to be. Dominic's gonna eat some more, huh? Okay. Oh, Brian. Oh, he went straight to bed, huh? Must have been a hard day at work. Making all the money. We now have $1,000, so I feel like it's time. What can we buy? stuff. We need some more money to get the video station. Okay. Well, we'll wait that out a bit. Maybe we can just sell some of this stuff. This rock. How much is this rock worth? $116. Some of these shrubs. Get rid of them. There we go. $32. Some more shrubs. Okay, now we've got enough. So now... afford the editing station, so we can produce content like a real game socket might. Mike needs a shower. Let's have him do that. Come on. Take your stupid shower. He's embarrassed. Yeah, I would be too. If I was Mike, I'd be embarrassed all the time. Okay, Mike. Let's go study trends over here. Looks like popular right now are inspired vlogs, travel, DJ mixing, and energized vlogs. Let's go ahead and record a video. Mortifying stories vlog, beauty tips, fashion tips, or product reviews. Let's do that. Mortifying stories blog. It's gonna probably tell about his embarrassing episode. This kind of looks like the game socket setup. A camera on a stick, a desk light, and a crappy mic. We are down to $25. Okay, what will we call this video? Mike accidentally saw himself naked vlog. Description: Mike wastes everyone's time by telling us about how he saw himself naked once and got embarrassed. I'm sure this will get tons of views. Okay, go to bed, Mike. And then we'll bring in Brian, who's still walking like this. What's he doing? He's going over here to get food, it looks like, so we'll let him do that. While that happens, while he's eating, we're going to go ahead and we're going to spin the wheel once. We haven't gotten to do that yet. And I want to spin it at least once this time around, so... So yeah, let me just reach back here and give it a spin. What did we get? I can't see it. It's not really there either. It looks like... Mike quits his job is what we landed on. All right. Good job. Gotta start over from scratch after his one audition. Alright, I don't know why my character is walking like that. I'm gonna have my character go ahead and edit Mike's video, which is what I do in real life, is make his videos look decent. Right now the video quality is poor, so we'll see if we can make it any better. Okay, the video has been edited, and now it is fair. So look at that. I turned trash into something usable, and we'll upload that and maybe get some money off of it. I'm gonna go ahead and respond to comments here. Oh, I got 150 followers, so I just leapfrogged Mike by just posting some comments on videos. All right. Mike is still asleep. We need him to wake up so he can call his job and tell them that he is done. Given up already. Mike's just gonna sleep all day, huh? Even Crisco got up before him. Okay, here he is calling his job. And quitting. Are you sure Mike should quit his job as a background actor? Yeah, I'm sure. And now he immediately has to pee. Yep. Alright. I think that's where we will leave it. I'm going to save it. Our first session with the SIM-ocket, Sims. We've built the house. Brian's got a job, a promising job, as a quality assurance. We have our video editing station, so we can make videos on the internet and make some money that way. Mike had a promising career as an actor, and he gave up immediately because he's Mike. Crisco still has no job, and Dominic is waiting for his job to start as a manual laborer, but he's been the glue that's holding the house together, cleaning things up, fixing stuff in the bathroom that Brian's not allowed to go in. Thanks everyone for watching. We will maybe do some more of these in the future. We'll see. It just depends on the reaction to this, honestly. So thanks to the gentleman that came in the chat and pretended to be Mike Graham. That was a great gag. I appreciate that. It's really funny. Hopefully whoever you are, you'll let us know who you are, and we can send you a GameSocket shirt or something in the future. I don't know. But thanks for watching, and we'll see everyone next time. If there is a next time, hopefully there is.
Gonna fresh Elicanto Jamu, Belinda McCoy, good What's up?